In 1979, the Warriors fought their way from the Bronx to Coney Island. But what happened to the cast after the subway ride ended? Join us here on Nostalgia Hit as we ride that subway one more time. Michael Beck played Swan. In 1979, Beck was 30 years old. He was born on February 4th, 1949, and is now 77 years of age. After the Warriors, Beck starred in Xanadu and Megaforce and had a long television career. He has since become a narrator for audiobooks, including several John Grisham novels. Dorsey Wright played Cleon. In 1979, Wright was 22 years old. He was born on April 21, 1957, and is now 68 years of age. The Warriors was Wright's most notable film role. In 2005, he reprised the character for the video game adaptation, and later reunited with the cast for the 2015 documentary The Warriors: Last Subway Ride Home. James Remar played Ajax. In 1979, Remar was 25 years old. He was born on December 31, 1953, and is now 72 years of age. Remar has had a prolific career as an actor, known for roles in Dexter, Sex and the City, and Oppenheimer. He remains a fan favorite for his intense performance as Ajax. David Harris played Cochise. In 1979, Harris was 29 years old. He was born on June 18, 1949. He died of cancer on October 25, 2024. He was 75 years of age. Harris continued his acting career with roles in films and television. He remained active on the convention circuit, celebrating the Warriors' legacy until his passing. Tom McKitterick played Cowboy. In 1979, McKitterick was 31 years old. He was born on January 23, 1948, and is now 78 years of age. Originally cast as Vermin, McKitterick took over the role of Cowboy after Tony Danza left to film the sitcom Taxi. He soon left acting to focus on photojournalism and theater production, making The Warriors his only credited film role. Thomas G. Waits played Fox. In 1979, Waits was 24 years old. He was born on January 8, 1955, and is now 71 years of age. Waits was famously fired from the film, had his character killed off, and his name removed from the credits after a fallout with director Walter Hill. Now, an accomplished playwright, acting teacher, and director, Waits runs his own acting studio in New York City. Marcelino Sánchez played Rembrandt. In 1979, Sánchez was 21 years old. He was born on December 5, 1957. He died from AIDS-related complications on November 21, 1986. He was 28 years of age. A rising star, Sánchez appeared in 3-2-1 Contact, Hill Street Blues, and Chips before his life and career were tragically cut short. Brian Tyler played Snow. In 1979, Tyler was 25 years old. He was born on May 15, 1953, and is now 72 years of age. Tyler is a real-life martial artist and former New York State Trooper. He continues to make appearances at reunions and fan events. Terry Michos played Vermin. In 1979, Michos was 25 years old. He was born on December 26, 1953, and is now 72 years of age. After several film and TV appearances, Michos retired from acting to become a news anchor, later becoming a church administrator and pastor. He has also remained active on the Warriors convention circuit. Roger Hill played Cyrus. In 1979, Hill was 30 years old. He was born on July 31, 1948. He died of a heart attack on February 20, 2014. He was 64 years of age. Hill was a respected actor and educator who in later years worked as a librarian and poet in New York. He famously sued Rockstar Games for using his likeness and voice in the video game. Edward Sewer played Masai. In 1979, Sewer was 30 years old. He was born on September 2, 1948. He died of prostate cancer on April 19, 2004. He was 55 years of age. Not much is known about Sewer pre- or post-filming, The Warriors being his one and only acting credit. David Patrick Kelly played Luther. In 1979, Kelly was 28 years old. He was born on January 23, 1951, and is now 75 years of age. Kelly became a cult icon with roles in 48 Hours, The Crow, and John Wick. He famously improvised the line, "Warriors come out to play," and Luther remains one of cinema's great villains. Joel Weiss played Cropsy. In 1979, Weiss was 25 years old. He was born on September 21, 1953, and is now 72 years of age. Weiss has enjoyed a long career as a character actor, appearing in series such as Dexter and A House Divided, and more recently in the action comedy film Team of Two, where he plays Dr. Agnar. Paul Greco played Sully. In 1979, Greco was 23 years old. He was born on October 21, 1955. He died of lung cancer on December 17, 2008. He was 53 years of age. Greco enjoyed a successful Hollywood career, appearing in films such as Broadway Danny Rose, The Last Temptation of Christ, and The Cable Guy. Apache Ramos played Jesse. In 1979, Ramos was 25 years old. He was born on December 24, 1953, and is now 72 years of age. A native New Yorker, Ramos has worked in theater as a playwright and in the music industry with numerous groups. He remains one of the most active cast members in preserving the film's community. Deborah Van Valkenburgh played Mercy. In 1979, Van Valkenburgh was 26 years old. She was born on August 29, 1952, and is now 73 years of age. Following her film debut in The Warriors, Van Valkenburgh starred as Jackie Rush in the hit sitcom Too Close for Comfort. She is also a singer, artist, and writer. Jery Hewitt played the leader of the baseball Furies. In 1979, Hewitt was 29 years old. He was born on March 5, 1949. He died from a stroke on November 22, 2020. He was 71 years of age. A legendary stunt coordinator, Hewitt worked on hundreds of films and TV productions, including 14 of the Coen brothers films, plus every season of Law & Order and Law & Order SVU. Rob Ryder played the Purple Baseball Fury, and also a member of the Punks. In 1979, Ryder was thought to be 29 years old, and is now roughly 75 years of age. Ryder started as a location scout for the film, before being cast as a Fury when a stuntman broke his leg. In 2023, he released a memoir about his experience, titled Purple Fury: Rumbling with the Warriors. Harry Madsen played Ryan. In 1979, Madsen was thought to be 37 years old, and is now roughly 83 years of age. Madsen had a prolific career as a stuntman and actor, racking up credits in hits like Ghost, The Fisher King, and The Equalizer. He was active in the industry well into the 2000s, often working on New York-based productions. Lisa Maurer played a main member of the Lizzies. In 1979, Maurer was 24 years old. She was born on January 20, 1955, and is now 71 years of age. Maurer appeared in Jaws 3D and several television productions in the 1980s. She later transitioned into production work, and to this day is a regular and fan favorite on the Warriors convention circuit. Kate Klugman played the leader of the Lizzies. Klugman's age at the time of filming and place of birth are unknown. Klugman appeared in The Warriors and a 1980 episode of the TV series Insight before stepping away from the public eye. Little is known about her career after the early 1980s. Dee Dee Benry played a Lizzie's gang member. Benry's age at the time of filming and place of birth are unknown. Benry is still very active in the Warriors fan community and regularly attends reunions. She later became a yoga instructor and animal rights activist. Victoria Vanderkloot played Holly. In 1979, Vanderkloot was 24 years old. She was born in 1955 and is now 70 years of age. Vanderkloot had a highly successful career as a stuntwoman, performing in major films like Titanic, Firestarter, and Nighthawks. She has since retired from the film industry and works as a yoga instructor in California. Iris Alahanti played a member of the Lizzie's gang. In 1979, Alahanti was 27 years old. She was born in 1952 and is now 73 years of age. Iris is the daughter of legendary acting coach Janet Alahanti. She has since become one of the most respected acting coaches in Los Angeles, working with stars on shows like The Walking Dead, Severance, and Blue Blood. Doran Clark played a Lizzie gang member. In 1979, Clark was 24 years old. She was born on August 8, 1954, and is now 71 years of age. Clark went on to have a steady career in television, appearing in Quantum Leap, Murder, She Wrote, and starring opposite Jean-Claude Van Damme in the film Black Eagle, where she played the role of Patricia Parker. Laura Delano played a Lizzie's gang member. Information regarding her exact birth date is unknown. Often credited as Laura Delano Duncan, she also appeared in the 1980 hit film Fame and Woody Allen's Stardust Memories. She is now a producer and partner at Delano Selly Productions. Donna Ritchie played Shira. Her age at the time of filming and place of birth are unknown. Ritchie worked as an actress during the 70s and 80s, appearing in the films Apple Pie, Hair, and Desperately Seeking Susan. Wanda Velez played a member of the Lizzies. Her age at the time of filming and place of birth are unknown. Velez is an actress who appeared in several gritty New York films of the era, including Siege and Aaron Loves Angela. She is also a regular at Warriors reunion conventions. Conrad Sheehan played the leader of the Punks. Sheehan's age at the time of filming and place of birth are unknown. Prior to filming The Warriors, Sheehan was a stuntman. He also appeared in 1979's other big gang movie, The Wanderers, where he played the Ducky Boys' second-in-command. Craig R. Baxley played a member of the Punks. In 1979, Baxley was 29 years old. He was born on October 20th, 1949, and is now 76 years of age. An award-winning director and stunt professional, Baxley has worked as an author, stunt coordinator, performer, and occasional actor, primarily in action and thriller projects. Lynn Thigpen played the radio DJ who tracks the Warriors. In 1979, Thigpen was 30 years old. She was born on December 22, 1948. She died of a cerebral hemorrhage on March 12, 2003. She was 54 years of age. A multi-award-winning actress, Thigpen is best remembered as the Chief on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and by younger audiences as the voice of Luna on Bear in the Big Blue House. Mercedes Ruehl played an undercover police officer. In 1979, Ruehl was 30 years old. She was born on February 28, 1948, and is now 77 years of age. The Warriors was one of Ruehl's first film roles. She later won an Academy Award for The Fisher King and became a highly respected film, television, and stage actress. Ginny Ortiz played the candy store employee. Ortiz's age at the time of filming and place of birth are unknown. Aside from her memorable scene in The Warriors, Ortiz appeared alongside Marcelino Sánchez in the educational TV series 3-2-1 Contact. Irwin Keyes played a police officer. In 1979, Keyes was 26 years old. He was born on March 16, 1952. He died from complications of acromegaly on July 8, 2015. He was 63 years of age. With his distinctive appearance, Keyes became a horror icon in films like House of 1,000 Corpses, but audiences most fondly remember him as Hugo Majalewski, the big-hearted, bumbling bodyguard on The Jeffersons. Sonny Landham played a police officer. In 1979, Landham was 37 years old. He was born on February 11, 1941. He died from heart failure on August 17, 2017. He was 76 years of age. Landham later gained fame for roles in Predator, 48 Hours, and Southern Comfort, often playing intense and intimidating characters. He later ran for political office in Kentucky. So, who are your favorite characters from The Warriors? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Nostalgia Hit. Please remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, as it really helps the channel. Why not watch another video listed on the screen now? Until next time.